Okay, so we're going to literally continue on from the pause screen that we left the last one off. We need to head out and go to Sophia. And Paul, that is not the correct way. I will actually, while I'm thinking about it, don't need to heal, but do want to check supplies and all of that good stuff. Yeah. Obviously, we haven't restocked from the Alexei battle, which in the end was, again, easy, but because it was on easy. One world. Well, I don't have enough money for it. Got that already. So at the moment I've got Estelle and Rita. I think that's going to be... Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just... Rare Helm. Ba-da-ba-bam. There goes all of our money. You've got a Mirage Crest and a rare coat. Gonna keep Psychedelia on at the moment and Rod before we put on like this. Okay. Let's just quickly save over this. It's fine. And let's get going. So there's a 10 tons of side quest I could go and do according to the spoiler-free walkthrough that it's just been accompanying me on this. But I'm going to just continue the story. I'm really intrigued with the story. I'm not going to go out of my way. So then let's go to Sophia in the northern stretches. Which is this way. Can't set down there, so I'm going to have to set down on here. Brilliant. There you go. Well, you know, it's still 4 minutes in and... Can't cook anything. She's learnt Reflect. That's nice. Right. So with Reflect is on here. Do you have a better shield? It's got a lot better defenses. So I might as well put the iron plate on here, I think.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
It's probably quicker for me to go the other way. Come in from this side. Oh, brilliant. And we get an encounter link.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
That was a nice little break. I'm even
Alright, I've absolutely burnt through my TP on that. Oh my god.
Seems that the Union is still in disarray.
They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
Oh. Try to get round him. I should do the battles really, because with the fight that I had against the Alexei, it really did show that I needed some levels. My smart device decided to go on, so 2 seconds everybody. Let me just mute myself. Right, smart device sorted. Right, let's go.
Oh, it's gold, gold, gold. So gold, 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 gold.
So, what are you gonna do with the air crane?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
Mana. To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
Ah, Patty, still best character.
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Apatheia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
It's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
I'll wager 1 billion gold on that.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay. I'll return this 1 billion gold to you many times over.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let's head to the Air Crene.
And Raven's just sat there freezing.
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita. Use your magic to give us some fire, would you?
What am I, a walking matchbox?
Yep.
And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
Brilliant. Can you do shortcut through? Ooh, what on earth is that?
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air. You're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air, even though it was a barrier Blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier Blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
That is a lot of long words that mean very little.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it? Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using? The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
The power of love. Makes you want to cry.
Power of love.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
Brilliant. And then we go straight into a battle because, you know.
This one's strong. Don't just stand there whining.
Princess Grant is your magnificent embrace.
Someone protect me while I'm casting. Okay.
Can't fatal strike again. New session struggling with them fatal strikes again. Oh wow. Alright, let's fight this thing. Oh, it's a chest in that iceberg.
We'll destroy them in no time.
What on earth are these things? Weak to fire. What are these freaking snow... What are they called? Snow spirits. Jesus.
Yeah.
Bling bling. Navy metal, frost stones, carrots, blastium core. She's still not got special yet. No, let's Oh.
Huh? Are you catching a cold, Estelle?
No, it's just... I've been so cold ever since I saw Rita use that water magic of hers.
That's terrible. Are you sure you're okay? Achoo!
Now it's both of you? You should just tell Rita to stop using that kind of magic.
I can hear Rita already. I'll decide what type of magic I use, thank you very much.
Oh, come on. If we tell her that we might be coming down with colds, I'm sure she'll...
What's that? Something about me?
Achoo!
Hey, you catch a cold too?
Maybe someone's talking about me behind my back.
That's Rita for you.
Alright, so we've got a chest there. There's also... Can we... How do we blast that? Brilliant. Didn't mean to attack that.
Our strategy worked.
All right.
Oh, guess we're done.
Didn't mean to fight the dude. That's where we need to go. Really? I'm stood behind or underneath him. That's fine. Electrifying fish.
Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
Oh my god. Oh my god, my smart device is just going. I'm going to mute her. Right, so there's a chest come off there. Spirit symbol. Occasionally restores 3% of max TP. I'm going to do that because she's got the consumption down by 33%, which is good.
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well. Did he slip?
Dear, what a clumsy lad.
He wouldn't be able to do much about Alexei.
It was pretty hot, so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Returning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
Yep. We've got an all divide. It reduces all damage inflicted on allies and enemies during battle by 50%. Grinder. I think a grinder. Okay. Just going to hit this save before we look at the air crenade. Back to number 1. Man, I've been playing this game for 3 months. On and off.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay. The water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the cyanocyal.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want. Just tell us what to do.
I wouldn't say anything.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that!
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
All right. I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the cyanocyal. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone. Let's do this.
Great.
Sure. Why not?
Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here. Go ahead. Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good.
What? Confirm rules. About Air Master. Air conducted by Rita will flow from right to left. On top. Right to left on the top line in colour. Right to left. Press the button X circle square triangle corresponding to the colour of the air at the correct timing when it overlaps Estelle's force field, represented by the blue mark to reconstitute it. Blue, okay. Which will be saved, right? The button is not pressed at the correct time, air will leak, so beware. The gauge on the right represents the amount of mana collected. Collect the specified amount to clear the game. Okay. Okay, it's all X's at the moment. Square, circle. Square, square. X, X. Circle. Circle. Square, circle, triangle, circle, X, square. Successfully reconstituted air.
The air is collecting in the cyanocyal. The formula is working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
Uh-oh.
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the Apatheia. It's reformulating itself.
Okay, another Sephiroth-looking hairstyle.
That voice. Bellius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius. Or rather, I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
Sephiroth.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
Splishy splashy watercolored queen.
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Undine.
Undine. Undine, Undine.
The spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Death Contrast +2, Alpha, Dark Avenger +1, and Moonstone. Piece of painting expresses light and shadow. The details are unknown, but there's a trace of seal. As implied by the name, the sword represents the hidden hatred in mankind. And raises max TP by 30%.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please lend us your power.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Entelikeia, won't we?
There are very few Interlakeia left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an Apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air Krene has quieted down too. Even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
You mean Estelle is really free?
Yes. Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah.
I never would have dreamed any of this would happen. But we finally see the light at the end.
It's a pinprick, but as welcome as the rays of sun that pierce into the ocean's depths.
Rita earned the Spirit Hunter title. Okay, let's have a look at these weapons. So you've still got special. You've got Ruby Wand Beta to do. Extra combo. Press circle at the right time at the end of a combo to inflict an extra hit. Okay. We've also got this. If you wouldn't mind. And you, Psychedelia, you got Absorption. Nullifies a spell attack when casting a spell of the same attribute. Covers HP every time a photo strike hits an enemy. Increases physical attack by 15%. Don't think she needs physical attack somehow. Really. So you got one world, super chain, or an immunity. Okay, so we've got a lot of grinding we're going to need to do.
Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
Right, we're going to leave this one here. We're at 32 minutes, so thank you very much everyone who's watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It really, really does help me out. And yeah, in the next one we will continue on. And yeah, hope you join me for that. So I will see you guys in the next one.